Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. So I got another request from Leanda B. This is what is this gonna be? The third one of 6, I think. She bought 6 coffees and gave me a list of 6 songs. And I think this is the 6th one. I mean, no, I think this is the third one of 6. So she says this one is no video, only still photos. This one is from a band called MPD. Song is Little Boy Sad from 1965. A question to the Aussie team. So this is a question to all my team down there in Australia. Who knew the lead singer in this was Mike Brady from Up There Kazali, from Up There Kazali fame? And y'all remember I did that video last year, and man, it got a lot of views. I didn't realize at the time how much y'all put in store with that sport, but it's pretty cool to hear from y'all. But anyway, that's what she says. So MPD Ltd is who these are. A little side note here: my first police department that I worked for after I retired from the Marine Corps was MPD. So yeah, it was Midlothian Police Department, and I was with them for 5 years, I think, and then moved on into county-wide policing. But yeah, that was my first one, and I guess the first one is what you remember, because I do, man. I remember the first day I walked in the door, and I'm like, oh my God, man! I didn't know we had crazy people like this in the world. Anyway, let's get into the intro and right into the video, y'all. Yeah, no videos, just stills, she said.
You've been lying, being untrue. Now they call me Little Boy Blue. Someday, baby, nobody in the world's gonna give you love as sweet as mine. You've been sneaking, doing me dirt. Now they call me Little Boy Hurt. Someday, baby, nobody in the world's gonna give you love as sweet as mine.
Yeah, this is pretty cool, man. This is really cool, and I like the stills too because it's showing different parts of the world in 1965 or maybe 1964 when these stills were done for this video. I mean, I'm not sure, but it shows these young boys, back in that day, and it was a terrible world during that period of time. Australia and the U.S. was involved in Southeast Asia, and it really set this world on fire. Put people against people, and so this kind of music is, this is classic 1960s music. The Beatles, the what they call it, the British invasion or whatever, but this kind of got that kind of vibe to it for me. I think it's pretty cool.
Little Boy Blue, that's my name. Little Boy Sad, yours to blame. You've been cheating, being untrue. Now they call me Nobody in the world's gonna give you love as sweet as mine.
Very cool, man. Look at those hairs. Yeah. Man, that was a big deal back in the 60s too when they started growing their hair long because of the Beatles. They all kind of had that Beatles cut. All right, let me see what we found here about the MPD Ltd. So, MPD Limited were an Australian pop music band formed in 1965 by core members Mike Brady on lead vocals and guitar, Pete Watson on bass guitar and lead vocals, and Danny Finley on drums. They used their first initials to provide the name. There you go. Their popular singles were Little Boy Sad from 1965 and Lonely Boy from October of that same year. MPD Ltd issued an album, The Best of MPD, in 1966 on Go Records before disbanding in 1967. Pete Watson died of an illness on 30 April of 1972. Wow, man, he seemed like he would have been really young for that. It's just a shame when young people don't get to live out their life to be old and to see all the pleasures and joys and the trials and tribulations that go along with that. But it just breaks my heart to know that they didn't get to do that, and I did, but for the grace of God. I always say that, but for the grace of God, that could have been me, and or any of my loved ones. So our prayers to Watson's family. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. So till I see y'all again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.